like to show you the past is the past. In the Blind Mike Rewind. And we've gotten many tweets about this that say, thank you for doing this. It lets us know who Blind Mike was before we started. Not everyone starts today. So we get a little rewind. Craig has never yearned for more hair than that guy has right there that looks like. All right, DJ Electrified, tell us what we're watching on this Blind Rewind today.
We are watching the first episode of Trash Talk, which was Blind Mike's podcast before the Blind Mike Project.
Oh, no. This is before everything. This is the original. Yeah. All right. Dylan, are you ready? Buckle in. We're going to see an origin story.
Refusing to be silenced. It's the only unfiltered media podcast.
5 years ago. My God.
In America. Yeah. This is Trash Talk. Trash. And now, here he is, your boy, Blind Mike.
Okay, hold on, people.
Much less manicured than his appearance with a big old booby lady.
How is he 4 years younger than here when he looks 20 years older here? I'm confused. What's going on?
It's the lighting.
Which is why I look pink like Kevin Brennan, the lighting. I should have tried something else to make me look less pink.
Because you look like you're in a woman's bathroom. I got to be honest. And it would make a lot of sense that you were like, that's your job. You're like, hey, here, ladies, here's a tissue. You can go ahead and tip right here. Oh, you want me to play Pee-wee? Here's some candy. It would make a lot of sense from what I'm looking at, Dylan.
Welcome to the first ever truly unfiltered episode of Trash Talk. I, of course, am Blind Mike. Thank you for joining me, folks. We're live streaming on YouTube, and then this will be up on iTunes, and, of course, my new network. If you don't know, blindsidepods.com.
Oh, that doesn't exist anymore.
He's got so much more gusto in his voice nowadays.
Yeah, and his beard is like flowy. Now it just hangs all down, and this one's like flowy. Look how it goes left and right. His beard's wild, like this man is, wearing a Julian Edelman cosplay costume with a little. He's got the same medallion around his neck, which is sexy, and he's still blind. So it's the same man.
That is where you can find the Blindside Network, where this podcast is, and soon to be more. And
I love how this man swallows off. Have you ever swallowed off, Mike? Oh, try it, Dylan. Next time you need to swallow, be like, oh, I'm going to swallow. Oh, it is professionalism at the highest level.
No sense in dilly-dallying. Let's just get into the reason that I had to start my own network. I think there are people that will expect me to get on here and bash Entercom or WEI. And
those must be Boston things.
No intention of doing that.
Yeah. Entercom
because my problem is not with the company at all. Simply because, I didn't go through anything like Minahan did. I didn't deal with, the higher ups at corporate or anything like that. I don't think Mark Hannon or anyone above him has any idea who I am. I did a podcast for free for a little less than a year. And there's really only one.
Think about that. I know the numbers because I've seen their channel. Blind Mike and Craig did over 130 episodes with under 100 viewers. They just kept trucking. That's what I always think of when I look at our numbers. And when I would look at my guest numbers, I'm like, oh, Dylan. Oh, just keep trucking, Dylan. It is the metaphor, or it is the lesson of the Blind Mike experience. Just
if you got something over 100, like Carl of WATP, it was after 100 that he found his traction as well, and there was more than a dozen people watching. So if you got something, you got to keep it going. If you don't got something after 500, there will still be a dozen.
Exactly. And currently, Blind Mike has had 10 videos in a row that are live that go over 10,000 views with everything involved. That's the clips, the live view, the 1 minute clips. So he's a $10,000 viewer guy. or $10,000 viewer guy. Those are rare. That's hard. We got 54 in here right now, 13 from YouTube. It would take 100 years for us to get to that.
2, but really only 1 person I have a real issue with.
Oh, I know who it is. I immediately know who it is, DJ Electrify.
Do you? You might be wrong.
I
Want
would
to play
say
a
it's
game?
well, it's gotta be El Presidente.
Wait. If you get it wrong, then you have to say the same thing that I had to say.
Well, no, but I gotta play someone. I can't just play myself. Dylan.
No, you're gonna play yourself. You do it all the time.
I don't play myself. I play with Dylan. I don't play myself. I will play with Dylan. Dylan. Who does Blind Mike go after? Who does he not like right here? The winner of us. We'll not have to say it.
Only one person that he does not like, and this is just everyone in the world.
It's a very broad board.
We've got a lot of people to go after. Jake Paul.
Oh, not bad. No, not bad. I'm going to go El Presidente. All right, who's right? Hold on. All right, DJ Electrify.
You are both wrong.
All right, so no one has to say it. Yay!
It's a tie.
The podcast does very well.
Weak.
My
don't
best
even know
received one
who
at that
else is
time. And then Zambrano reaches out to me and
That's him.
says,
Zambrano. Fuck
Yeah.
you, how would I ever know Zambrano? That's cheating.
"Hey, Mike, I heard
How
on
dare you?
the Kirk podcast, you called it
I should always assume in Boston there's a Zambrano floating around. There's a Sully and a Zambrano floating
the
around.
Kirk podcast. That's nice." As if
Oh,
it's not
there's like 8 Sullys. Oh.
the Blind Mike podcast interviewing Kirk. That's terrific. But he says, "I heard on the Kirk podcast you say that you reached out to me and I checked and you did, and I must have missed your email. I apologize about
Okay, hold on 1 second. So 6 years ago, he's 30. So he's 25 years old right here.
that."
How is that man right there 25 years old? That's like my dad. He looks like my dad. How are you 25 right there? Ugh.
And then he says, "I see you want to get on the air." And he gives me a piece of advice that to this day I can't understand. He said, "Let me use this as an example for you. Mike Reese." He says, "I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mike Reese." It's like, yeah, I work at a sports radio station. I know who Mike Reese is, you dick. It was Mike Reese
A hard swallow.
was
This is the hardest swallow I've ever seen.
a small town newspaper journalist, and then interviewed someone I hadn't heard. I don't even know what he was talking about. But basically, he was saying that Mike Reese interviewed someone, and that got him noticed.
Zambrano, Mike Reese. God damn, we need to get in touch with these people. I don't know any of these people. I'm out of the loop.
And that's when he started working for the Globe or the Herald or whatever outlet Mike Reese went to before ESPN.
The best swallower in the game.
And he's like, so, in summation, breaking a story or doing something newsworthy.
DJ Electrify, write it down. We need, the best of the week. We need the best swallow of the week. Where Blind Mike goes, gulp, and he
I'll
swallows.
give you the best swallow of the week. What? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Ah, that was too good. Hold on.
I believe you had that isolated too.
Yes, everyone, this is DJ Electrify sucking. Yes. Do you hear the friction there? Oh, basketball through a garden hose. Oh, amazing.
It would be the best way to get on the air. And I thought, well, that's odd, because I'm not a journalist. When am I going to break
I see your cut there.
a story? I'm a guy that interned for an insane millionaire and had wallets thrown at his face and lost at ping pong. That's the only reason anyone knows who I am.
Oh, please. The self-awareness in that last 10 seconds. That's why Blind Mike is the best in the business. Because although that's not true and you are super entertaining, like that's what people would know you who first see you and just to acknowledge that fact. He's the best broadcaster there is.
So I don't put on my fedora with a hat that says press and go into break stories with my big magnifying glass. That's not really what I do. I make
The man has great teeth as well.
stupid jokes and shit on people that I don't care for. That's what I find entertaining. I have no delusions of ever being a true journalist.
You haven't put on glasses?
Yeah.
It's something that only a true sissy, a true ninny would get offended by. So I just put it out of my mind. I forget it. People watching on YouTube can see that I'm blind, so my nose hits the mic every once in a while. No reason to watch the live stream, folks. It'll be up on YouTube later. Go watch
amazing.
Lee Mike Geary on YouTube.
He's so funny.
He ran into the wall. I always says he runs into the corners of the wall. He ran into his mic.
Yeah.
So what am I? Hey, got your coffee today, Mr. Z? Looking good. I like that button up.
Zamboni or Zambroni?
Oh, don't make eye contact with me. Keep
Zambrano.
swiping on your phone.
Zambroni.
That's good. It's terrific. I bet the ladies love you. You're looking very fancy today, Mr. Z. I don't have that in me, really.
No, please. That's... do I know that? Oh, this man is not a man of pleasantries. I have a year of intimate contact with him. He does not do hello, how was your day? I love that about him.
Kisser at all.
No, he's like, did you
like
die?
this.
Are you dead yet? Let's do some work. And he's just immediately like, what? Okay.
To just completely kiss ass, especially for a stranger, a guy I don't know.
You might ask yourself, why did we make a whole show about this guy? Because this guy is amazing.
So I thought, okay, I don't really know what I would do to make him like me. But then he says, I see you in more of a producer's role. And I said,
Look at that.
Blind Mike, gotta pull the clips for me. Blind Mike, this isn't even the right show. This isn't even the right language. Here's the timestamps. Get those for me. I can't see the timestamps. Okay.
that's very kind of you. I'm sure it was meant as an insult, but I said to be a good boy. I said, that's very nice of you. But the thing is, I don't know if you can see these eyes, folks.
Oh, no. What did you do?
No, he showed it. It's his podcast. And I think he's got very good looking, handsome eyes. I think he's very
Over
good.
here, Mike. I'm over here. Follow the eyes.
Hackride. You're so lame.
They are kind of sexy, though, right?
They're totally sexy. Imagine. Come on. Yes.
Imagine those eyes reflecting in your vagina. Oh, you would
Exactly
be...
what I was going to say.
No, I know. I heard you going
They're
there.
all fucked up. They're all kinds of terrible. These
I swear to God, if Blind Mike walked by me with a different haircut and his eyes all goofy like that, I wouldn't even know it was him.
here eyes. In fact, Mike
I need this look, exact look, to know it's Blind Mike. I need the dark hat, the glasses, and the fucking thing right in front of your face. If you like that to be the first time we meet, I'm not going to know it's you at all.
Shu, producer of the Hillman Morning Show, asked
Well, maybe by the belly. I could probably follow the belly into the rest.
me roughly a year ago. He's like, hey, you don't seem like a complete moron. Could you try board hopping for us? And I said, well, the problem with that is I'm legally blind. I can't see the computers.
The greatest thing for a board op ever. Just hit any button.
Yeah, right.
We got the most random board op ever in that he only can hit random buttons. It's perfect.
And Legally Blind is vision of 2200. And I think Blind Mike said on Lauren Compton that he has 2400. So it's twice as bad. Like, he is legally blind. He's very, yeah.
Yes, I actually asked him one time what his vision looked like, and I can describe it very well to you. Now, imagine you had a paint can just dropped over your head with like 4 holes poked in it, but they're only nail holes. So you have to like adjust the can so you can kind of barely see out of them. All right.
Oh,
I can
wow.
kind of see out of these tiny holes. Now take the whole can and wrap 100 times and put Vaseline on the holes. That's
my
what it looks like to him. Yes. He can see like there's something there, but he can't tell you what it is, and it's degenerative. So it's getting worse.
And
So right here, 5 years ago, he could see pretty good compared to what he can see now.
anything I
Right.
could see or could pull off,
And we saw those eyes all. So,
I can't do with the precision and speed you need for a live radio show.
yeah, so that's a little blind, so we can see where he comes from. I love having the history.
And
then
go watch the rest of that episode or all of them. They're really interesting. I like
They are.
especially that he was doing that one by himself, no
There
co-host,
are.
and he
Right,
just
and there
is amazing.
Yeah. and there may or may not be an episode where his mother appears. But I won't talk about that because he said, don't promote that.
Oh, is that
So
his
I'm not
guest-
promoting it.
very special guest coming up? His mother that he has to tape.
Listen, I can't talk about how fuckable she is, but I will just say, quite fuckable.